So day one of this 16-day trip, and we're in Keswick. Oh, surprise, surprise, we hear you call, if you know us of old. But we're only here for a couple of days, seeing some friends, and we're going to the theatre. Oh, how posh. But of course, every good road trip needs to start with a breakfast, and we're being very good. We're just having a bacon butty and a cup of coffee. And it's market day. But rather than just wandering around and doing the same old, look, you've seen us do time and time again. We're going to tell you a few interesting facts about Keswick as the day goes on. While we're sat down having a coffee and our breakfast, well, we've had our breakfast to be honest, we'll tell you a first fact then. There's been a market in Keswick since 1276. So some of the stall holders looked old.
Well, this is the Moot Hall, which dates back to the 16th century. And there's been a courthouse, a prison, and a meeting place for local officials in its time. It once had a set of stairs, or an extra flight of stairs, that led to nowhere.
So where did they go?
I don't know, nowhere. And we just heard the clock, and if you look at the clock, it is a one-handed clock.
You get all the usual market stalls in this market, but then some different ones as well. Local businesses, farm shop butchers and everything, bakers. But imagine what it was like a few hundred years ago. What they'd be selling then.
Yeah. Probably the animals.
Probably more than anything, livestock. And well, I've been sat here for 10 minutes. No, that's a lie. I've been sat here for half an hour. And Keith's just come out of a shop over there. And look at the smile on that face. And that's a bag full of...
It's dangerous going in there.
Oh, that's why I didn't go in.
I only got one observer book though.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're going to blame me now, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, it's my collection. So we'll show you what's in the bag at the end of this video. And he'll tell me how much he spent.
Maybe.
So, I get the blame for these Ladybird books, but I'll have you know that he's the addict.
Well, I'm just helping you with your collection.
I'm getting the blame for this. I have to say, that'd be a good collection. Ladybird books, now you've got all the Observer books. But because I said it, he started buying them.
But they are very interesting.
They are very interesting.
Different, again.
But he spends pounds and pounds and pounds on Ladybird books and then says they're for me.
They are. My gift to you.
Oh, thanks. I have to take the blame for something.
You got one or two today.
How much?
Money and fair words.
As me mum used to say.
My grandma used to say.
Well, this is the George Hotel, the oldest inn in Keswick. It was originally the George and Dragon, but the name Dragon was dropped on the accession of King George I. Here, German miners of lead and silver whose smelting house was at the forge paid their dues to the offices of Queen Elizabeth I. And here also many unscrupulous traders bought plumbago or stolen from the mines in Borrowdale. It was here that the Earl of built what to call the last time he was in Keswick to quaff a tankard of ale from the saddle, after which he rode off to join in the 1715 rebellion, which ended in his death on the scaffold on Tower Hill in London. It's also haunted by a friendly ghost, a former landlord named Jack, who died in the early 19th century.
We were also talking over coffee with our friends Paul and Debbie. And he was saying that
Graphite, the trading graphite.
The illicit trading graphite.
Yes.
It was called, because the graphite made everything black.
And it was more precious than gold at the time.
At one point. And that's where the black market comes from.
So there you go, another fascinating fact. This is the Alhambra Cinema, one of the oldest working cinemas in the UK, which started showing films in 1913. And this is the late Queen Elizabeth II with one of her corgis.
Keswick is the home of the England's narrowest house, which measures only a few feet wide. We haven't found it though, have we?
No, I've googled exactly where it is and can't find it, but it is called...
It is called Ye Old Nook. So
we can't show you that.
Unless we find it.
But we've told you about it. More fascinating facts to come. This is one of our favourite shops when we're in Keswick, George Fisher's. Outdoor shop, cafe and gallery. But, if you want a bit of fascinating fact...
From 1887 to 1967, this building housed the photographic firm founded in 1869 by George Perry Abraham and continued by two of his sons, George Dixon and Ashley Perry, who were internationally known as mountain and landscape photographers and pioneer rock climbers.
These celebrated Keswick brothers made many first ascents at home and abroad and popularised the sport by their illustrated books and lectures. And in 1907 Ashley was elected the first president of the Felon Rock Climbing Club and George was made an honorary member. If you're ever in Keswick, they've got a very nice cafe up there. We're going to tell you more fascinating facts in the next video. But for now, we're going to go and find a park up. There's a new one we've found, which we're going to go and check out. And if not, we'll go back to an old favourite. Is that clearing your throat in case you have to talk?
Yes.
It's busied up a bit.
It has. The car parks are full, aren't they?
Yeah.
As soon as we pulled out, somebody
jumped in it.
Jumped in the space.
Literally.
So
it was... when we arrived this morning, it was peaceful.
It was.
Now,
but it's a lovely day.
It is.
I mean, down the lake and
start of October, and people making the most of the decent weather, aren't they?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
We've got a lot more to tell you actually about Keswick, but we're going to be here for the next couple of days because we're going to see a theatre show on Monday before we head off on our travels properly. So we've got some more fascinating facts that you probably never even thought of. We might tell you about the biggest. We might tell you about the oldest. We might tell you about the first. And we're not talking about us. Though that description could really be yours, couldn't it?
What?
The oldest. The biggest.
Oldest.
The biggest.
You.
Stop boasting.
I didn't say a word.
And even one that contains secrets. That could be us as well, to be honest.
We've got no more secrets, have we?
Oh, I don't know. Lips are sealed.
But it's warm. It's warm in the sun, but cool in the shade, which is typical of October.
It's one of those things though. When I was packing the van, I was like, "What coats do we take?" Because it's that time of year, isn't it? You don't know. I mean, the forecast is
wet
all over the place. A lot of wet weather. Yeah, and we were supposed to be getting the remnants of a hurricane or a tropical storm in the next few days coming our way. So we're probably not going to get some wet weather. But as you can see, it's crawling. But you can see the hills up there, how clear it is.
Which it wasn't this morning.
It wasn't. They were covered,
we came
weren't they?
down, we thought it was all closing in for the day, but it's all burnt off.
We've not been bad today so far.
No.
Well, I had a hot chocolate.
Oh yes.
Because I'm, you know, getting a lot of heartburn. So, and then Keith did buy some cakes. Little cakes. They weren't massive, were they?
No.
So that's alright. They don't count, do they?
No, they.
And the lady in the coffee shop actually said that I was having a hot chocolate. She said, but if you're on your holidays, those calories don't count, so it's alright. So. Anyway, we're going to go and have a look at this park up that we found, see whether it's any good, and then say, if not, we'll head back to the other one. It's a bit of a well, it's not a non-weekend, is it? But I should have booked the theatre tickets for earlier.
At the roundabout, take the first exit to Main Street.
I should have bought the tickets for either tonight or tomorrow, so we could head off to where we're going. Still not telling you where we're actually going yet. This is just a stop off on the way. So go on, man, tell me, how much did you spend on those books?
Money in fair words.
How much?
I'm not telling you. Enough.
And you got some freebies.
And I got some freebies because I asked what you've seen. There's a lot of books, and I asked what they do them for. Oh, we don't reduce, we don't discount. And then she added it all up, and then said, "Oh, these are free anyway." We don't give. No, she didn't say free. These are a gift. She didn't say we don't discount, but we do give gifts.
How much? If you weren't driving, I'd tickle you until you told me. I might just tickle you anyway. Shall we now?
Later.
Well, this is a new road for us.
It is. It's there. We've just gone round the lake. We're keeping lakeside rather than Newlands Pass.
Wow, look at that for a view. So this is where we found. It's like a little pull-in, but the road will be quiet at night, won't it?
Yeah, it's no closer to the road than we were at night at the other
Last
place,
night,
at Honister.
A path up there that'll be handy for the dogs. And a beck.
There's more water in this than the other place today. Might be a pool up there to have a...
There might be. Have a bath. Well, I've just looked in the fridge. I was going to get something out. One of those meals that I'd frozen and put in, what, probably 36 hours ago now. I was going to get one of those out for tea. But believe it or not, they're still frozen. So I think tonight might be an easy tea. Maybe bacon and sausage, egg, beans. Fry up type thing, I think. Give the frozen stuff a bit more chance to defrost. As well as the Ladybird books and the Observer book that Keith bought for me, allegedly. Bought this as well today. It's a really nice book from a charity shop. And it's full of lovely pictures. of sheep farming in the hills of Cumbria. Different seasons. I shall enjoy flicking through that either here or when we're home. Do like books like this. Talking of sheep farming and sheepdogs, that's a story for the next video when we're back in Keswick. Looking at the weather radar for tomorrow, it looks like we're going to get some rain, like we thought. But we're alright. We've got the wet weather gear. We'll be fine. I've been waiting. They've been waiting. Go on then. Show us the books. They're behind you.
That was very good. One observer book of ships. I don't recognise that dust cover, so that's why I bought it. I was very, very restrained.
You're never restrained.
As to ladybirds, quite a collection.
Captain Scott, Great Scott.
A customs officer, dogs, Indians, Native Americans, Indians of the Western Plains, the honeybee, which we've been looking for, haven't we?
We have, yes.
Churches and cathedrals.
That's an early reader's one.
That's an early reader's one, but I thought we'd count that one anyway. Magic and tricks, or tricks and magic rather. Pirates, disappearing mammals, which goes with some of the other collection we've got. The story of the radio, Livingston.
Oh, I've been looking at the David Livingstone one because I was in Zimbabwe, you know.
Can't make it. And it continues. Night sky, air, wind and flight. I think is that a junior one? Yes, that's junior science one. But although the writing is more adult. King Alfred the Great, pond and river birds.
They're all in good condition as well.
They are, yes. Story of houses and homes again goes with the some of the collections we got. Flight 6, the Holy Land.
Oh, have we not got that one?
No, we've got all the others.
I thought there were only 5 in the series.
I thought there was only 5 in the series, but that's flight number 6.
Oh,
so, Stone Age Man, and again back to the night sky. So, yes.
But we did only say when we started we were only collecting one series, which was
the Jobs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's the bear with
the
me?
one that went with the policeman and the postman.
The car makers.
Yeah.
People at Work.
That's the one.
606B, but
we were just sticking to that collection for a start.
We did, but still. Yeah. See, the writing in that is quite large, isn't it? Whereas...
All right, for our age, with our eyesight.
Where's the customs officer? Oh, again, that's quite large as well, yeah. So,
do you want me to sit and help you read? Like we used to do with the... That's what we used to have to do at school.
And
that'd be an interesting one. We must look at them though, rather than just being on the shelf. We must learn and educate ourselves. Or educate these two.
yes.
Bay's in her favourite place, by the door. Paws hanging out. She wants one thing now. She wants her dinner. Well, I had thought fry up, but we've got some leftovers, haven't we?
We have.
So we've got a bit of pizza because we had a takeaway pizza before we set off last night.
And chips.
And a few chips. I think we might add a tin of beans to it just to fill it out of it. And then we haven't had all these, honest. But Keith brought home some donuts last night that a customer had bought, or the remnants of, well, a couple left over, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you had the rest of the box at work, didn't
Not
you?
me, personally.
I bet you
It
did.
was shared.
Do you know what? He tells me that he has nothing to eat all day at work.
Occasionally I do.
And then his boss lets slip, he has donuts and pasties and bacon
No
butties.
pasties, bacon butties and things occasionally. But,
A mince pie. He's already had a mince pie.
Yes. Yes.
So that's going to be tea tonight. It's a right cheat, isn't it? Reheating takeaway food from the night before.
Oh, rather than wasting it.
Oh, I'll never waste food. Time for the donuts. Hope you've enjoyed today. It's not been a bad first day, has it?
No.
It always takes us a couple of days, and let's settle into getting the van.
Finding out where you put things.
But yeah, it's been nice. I met out with friends who you didn't see, but you've met before, Paul and his wife Debbie. So we're parked up for the night, and you have to watch next week to see what tomorrow brings. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe and all that YouTubey nonsense, and please do leave a comment, because comments make a difference to YouTube and pushing the channel. Thanks a lot. We'll see you again.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.